Okay, looking for ways to keep the kids busy and warm this March break? The Ontario Science Centre has hands-on, learn-through-play activities perfect for kids 10 and under. It's all happening at Kids Park at Harborfront Center, along with a special pop-up at the Toronto Zoo.
And researcher programmer Victoria G from the Ontario Science Centre joins us live here on CP24 Breakfast to talk more about this programming. Multiple sites, multiple sort of different options here, plenty of learning experiences and opportunities for some fun as well. Victoria, let's start with what's happening down at the Harborfront Center. And what's going on there and what kids could look forward and families can look forward to.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me both. It's a pleasure to be
Great
here.
To have you.
March break, of course, is one of our busiest times. And so we are having a blast, hands-on fun at Harborfront Center in Kids Park this March break. And we have a week full of packed activities. We're bringing in partners every single day to engage with us in different ways. So today and tomorrow, we have Alan LaCourse, who is bringing in some animal pelts and specimens. He's from the Métis Nation of Ontario. And so he's going to be talking not only about the importance of these animals, but their connections back to the fur trapping history in Canada. So very educational, very hands-on. So that's today and tomorrow. Then on Thursday, we're joined by Scales Nature Park, and they're bringing in some snakes, some turtles, so you can have all of your reptile questions asked and answered there. And on Friday, we're joined by Willie Pohl, who is an Indigenous author who just released a brand new book called A Salmon Story. And she's going to be delivering a story time and special presentation. It's very exciting. You can get your book signed there as well. And it doesn't end there. The fun also continues on Saturday and Sunday.
Programming.
Absolutely. We're ready for March break. So the Ontario Science Centre, we are running programming on Saturday and Sunday as well. All about biodiversity in Ontario. That's the theme of the week. And so Saturday and Sunday, we're learning about food pyramids and food webs, basically how everything in nature is connected and who eats who.
Right.
Okay, yeah, and I'm so curious, Victoria, as a researcher programmer with the Children and Family Ontario Science Centre, how easy is it or difficult to curate activities and learning programs for children 10 and under, especially when, kids these days are on their devices more than ever before?
You know what? I do have to say I have the best job in the world.
Yeah.
Because everyone's a kid at heart. I mean, do you two like to play with science?
Sure.
Exactly.
I mean, Jen's got that raccoon on her hand.
So much fun. And so I have the best and easiest job because I'm a kid at heart. I get to put together activities for our audiences at Kids Park and Harborfront Center and all across Ontario. And I get to bring them exactly what I want to do. And it's just so much fun to play with science and be curious.
Just to be clear, Victoria, you can just show up to one day or one morning, right? It's not like you're committing yourself to the entire week of programming, right? Is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I do encourage you to come to everything. Of course you do, yeah,
but no one has to necessarily think you're going to do 5 days.
Absolutely, yes.
And is there a limit or capacity for people watching right now thinking, oh, what if it's all taken up? It's going to be too busy. How are you handling kind of ticket distribution or availability based on times?
So we encourage everyone to buy their tickets online at ontariosciencecentre.ca. We do have time ticketing to ensure that everyone has a great experience at Kids Park. So definitely plan your trip ahead and visit our website.
And what about what's happening at the zoo? Because I think we've covered a lot about Toronto Science Centre, but Jen with the animals on her hand has me thinking about the zoo here. What's happening at the Toronto Zoo and connected to the Science Centre?
So the Toronto Zoo, we are thrilled to be partnering with them. And we are actually bringing a brand new program. It's about a moon mission. Because of course you may have heard about the Artemis 2 mission.
Could be sometime early next month.
Exactly, with Canada's very own Jeremy Hansen going up around the moon. And so we are challenging visitors of the Toronto Zoo to a moon mission, where they have to visit 3 different pavilions across the zoo, complete activities to get a code, and then we're inviting them to the Special Events Center where they can crack the code with a safe, and inside that safe is something out of this world that they can check out.
Okay, fascinating stuff. And we're going to sign off on a bit of a play since my son loves raccoons. This is for you, Michael. Oh, look at the little guy. He's so scared. Poor little guy. I'm sorry. That's a YouTube video of a raccoon in the rain on a doorstep at this woman's house. And the woman's saying, oh, look at this little guy. His name is Bubs. Hi, Bubs.
You gotta have your own show. This is great.
She does.
We'll have you in the kids'
Look at this
park.
big
You
diva.
can deliver a puppet show. Why not?
There you go. There you go.
Okay, Jen's going to script that raccoon and beaver show. In the meantime, we've got to say goodbye for today. Victoria, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate this. That's great programming you've got lined up for the week.